If I see a retarded kid get put in a basketball game and he starts draining threes and the gym goes crazy, I will cry happy tears almost 100% of the time. So it depends on the circumstance. I'll tell you, there's plenty of times where I think a man shouldn't cry, particularly maybe I'm a little bit more traditional about this, but when it's time for a man to be a leader, especially in a family situation or when his woman's around, I don't think you should be crying in front of your wife. And I also take a certain responsibility around the role of leadership. Let's say somebody that you and your girl love very dearly dies. I want to be the strong one right there, if I can. You want to hold it together for her. I'm not saying it's not possible. So before everybody gets all, been out of shape, but I think a man should take that responsibility to be the strong one in that situation and hold her and let her cry.
What if it's someone like your, grandfather or your parents, and they pass away? What about that circumstance?
I think situations like that, you shouldn't cry at all because it's like you see it kind of coming. So
what if you don't though? What if it's a sudden?
Yeah, cool. Do it on your own. Do it on your own. Do it in private.
Why?
I wouldn't do it in front of a partner. I know that people are going to disagree with that, but I don't like showing that level of you're supposed to be the strong one in the relationship. So I don't particularly think it's a good idea to be bawling and boohooing and sobbing and snotting everywhere.
Couldn't you make the argument though that the strong person in the relationship isn't afraid to express themselves or feel how they feel?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you could, but I wouldn't do it. So. I see the argument, but I don't.
I kind of tend to agree. I don't think that you should be crying at the drop of a hat, certainly, and I think that there should be a pretty solid standard.
Man.
But I don't think
losing a child is the only thing I can think of, really.
I don't know. I think losing parents, losing grandparents, even losing a dog, dare I say.
Bro, now you're just out of control.
Maybe I just love dogs. I don't know.
You're out of control right now.
But I don't know. I think that there is something to be said about a guy who's comfortable and confident and secure. That's if we're pinning the root of what women are attracted to.
No. Women are not attracted to a crying man. I'm sorry. You want to dry a woman's vagina up? Go cry in front of her. That's all bullshit. That's all this whole fake thing that's making men pussies, man. Yeah, you should cry in front of your girl, share your feelings. Bullshit.
Well, I think it depends on the context.
I don't think that you should promote crying.
You're out there crying. Or you can go watch a romantic comedy and you start crying. Yeah, good luck, bro.
See, but I think it just depends on what the context is. If you overcook a steak or you stub your toe and you start crying, maybe that's a little too much.
The steak came back medium well. You ordered medium rare.
If your dog dies and you cry, no, that's when you be strong and you hold her and you support her and let her cry.